good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. This morning, as we continue our discussions, we're talking to Kervin Horsford, who is a food vlogger, also popularly known as Harvest God. Good morning and welcome.
Morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, well, it's good to have you on. So tell us, this morning we're talking about the fact that you have received the Independence Award for being a Tobago food vlogger, but not only that, it's an award for your contribution to the community. In your award, it has been identified as Exemplary Community Service Award. Tell us a bit about how you started and how you ended up being where you are today.
Well, I believe a lot of people know exactly what Harvest God is about in the Trinbagonian space and globally. You know, it's a lot of work. What I mainly do, I mainly showcase as I call it, the best aspect of our culture, the harvest. You know, I also showcase different stuff going on in the community. You know, based like for instance the tragedy we had with the oil spill that affected my community, Women Lambo, mainly. Um, of recent, one of the major stuff that I've done, me in collaboration with the Palatine Fisher Folk and the Roxborough Power Boat Association, MacGyver, Pata, and the other guys, when we reached out to our neighboring countries, Carriacou, Grenada, and assisted them after being damaged by the Hurricane Beryl. So Harvest God is doing a lot of stuff in the
All
Tobago space.
right. And this award was given to you by the Consulate General to Trinidad and Tobago in New York.
In New York, yes.
Right. To tell us a bit about that award giving ceremony, when did it happen? And were you expecting to receive the award? Tell us a bit about, the activities surrounding that.
Well, actually, in all honesty, this is nowhere close to my mind. What I basically concentrate on is putting in good work, showcasing Tobago in the best way possible, and putting my best effort to it when I do it. And one thing I must say, the benefits of social media today is that what you are doing, you may be doing some stuff home in your drawing room, could be in work, could be wherever. And once you post it on social media, your audience is literally the world. And on numerous occasions, I've actually seen that office stationed in Manhattan, New York. I've seen they repost some of my videos. So it goes to show that although I'm on thousands of miles away, they were actually paying attention to some of the work that I'm doing. And as a result, they saw it fit to award me for the work that I'm doing here in the Tobago space, that they are seeing impacting so many lives on a global space. Most people that live abroad would understand, they would value what I do even more than the people here on the island. Reason being, home in Tobago, people may see it just as, he just showcasing harvest, or he just showcasing few things going on in the community. And for them, that is like a norm to them. But someone that haven't been home for the last 20, 30 years, or based on where you are living, based on how you are cultured, seeing a guy, in a nice like a straw hat, showcasing this kind of cultural activities for them, that could be one of the best experience they ever see. I remember carrying a group of doctors to Mount Pleasant Harvest, and off camera, one of them, he started to cry, and he was like, this is literally the best experience he have ever had in his entire life. To an average Tobagonian, they may stoops like really harvest. Like for instance, I'm asking the viewers this. When last have you guys in the Tobago space been to Pigeon Point? If I'm to ask you that and all, when last you have been to Pigeon Point?
Maybe just like a couple weeks ago with my family.
Majority of Tobagonians don't even value the beauty that we have here in the Tobago space. So when I'm capturing that and showcasing it to the world, there are people that are little like, wow, having the opportunity to have this kind of content in their space, on the lap, in the homes, in the cars while they're driving home, So as a result, they value what I do a lot more.
All right. And you were also very, well, I asked you before, when did you receive the award exactly?
Was actually they actually had a ceremony card. It happened Monday evening in the Consulate General office, which is in, as I said, Manhattan. However, he wasn't well, so he wasn't even, normally he would attend the Tobago Day every year, so he couldn't even attend the Tobago Day because he wasn't well. So they actually gave me the award in the Tobago Day. Calypso Rose, she was also to be awarded. However, he couldn't even have done it. So I think they gave the chief secretary her award for him to carry and give it to her. Where I think she's in a hospital somewhere. I'm not sure. But the chief secretary, he went and delivered her award. But they gave me my own in the Tobago Day.
All right. And how was that for you? How was that experience?
Honestly speaking, I don't even know how to explain it now. I mean, it was a really good feeling because this was literally the furthest thing from my mind. I had no idea, as much as I'm doing so much in the social media space, to even hearing that an office with the magnitude of the Trinidad and Tobago consulate in New York, to see that they are paying attention to what I'm doing here, to the extent to see the need to award me, is I mean, it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
All right. And you went to the Tobago Day celebration. Tell us about your presence there. What was your intention going over there, and what did you do at the Tobago Day?
Well, for me, as I always say, and I say it over and over and over, in my opinion, there is nothing that truly showcases us as Tobagonians better than the Tobago harvest. So for me, this was actually the second episode of the Tobago harvest experience beyond Tobago shores. So what I actually did, I actually went to the Tobago Day and give them a taste of the Tobago harvest experience, which was actually me keeping a harvest in New York. The one before that, I actually did that in Caracou when we went over there, So this is actually the second one. And the intention is to actually take it all different parts of the world, to show the world, to give them an hands-on deck experience of exactly what is a every Sunday thing here in Tobago, by giving them a taste of the Tobago harvest experience.
All right. And even as we wrap up this morning's discussion, we want to say a special congratulations to you from our team here at Tobago Updates and all the Tobagonians that have been watching on and supporting you. I want you to know that it's more than just about getting an award, but you have inspired a number of persons to go ahead and do the content creation that they have, really held themselves back from doing because of fear of judgment. You hear a number of persons saying, well, I'm just from Tobago. This is Tobago. People judge you, or people have a lot to say about what it is that you're trying to do specifically in the social media space. There's this common thread of what he or she trying to do.
True.
But,
true.
consistency and, putting in the work and having a mentality that your audience goes beyond the shore of Tobago
Definitely.
really does help to encourage you to keep going and keep doing it. And I'm sure that when people message you or when you see the comments underneath, your post, it really helps to encourage you to continue to put in the work. So even from the standpoint of you taking content creation seriously, you have assisted in opening up that industry for young Tobagonians to see it as a viable means
Definitely.
of creativity, expression, and even revenue generation.
Definitely. If I'm to say though, for me, I see this as I see this as a victory and a motivation and inspiration for all of us as Tobagonians. Especially the ones that are in creating content. If you see yourself as a content creator, social media influencer, however you categorize it, I see it as a victory for all of us. Pay attention to this to see that, hey, at the end of the day, from the time this leave your device and it's posted, the world is your audience. And sometimes this is just a cue to let you know that you never know who is looking. So whenever you put it out there, try and put the best representation of yourself. One thing I would like to say, I want to thank everybody that would have assisted in the entire journey. You know, I mean, all the fans, the whole team, Trevor, I mean, everybody. It's a lot to call, you know, but I want to thank everybody. It's a lot of hard work. You know, I want to also thank the people that would have assisted in making the Tobago the event possible. You know, Ashby Smokefish, thanks a million. That was actually one of the #1 dish that I prepared in New York and likewise in Carriacou that people literally went crazy over. You know, so I want to say thanks to them. I want to say thanks to Visto Enterprises. You know, I mean, with that being said, I feel like celebrating with my followers. You know, I feel like going down by Vistos in Shaw Park and do a fireside Sunday this weekend. You know, and just cook some food and just give it away. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my boy, Mr. Warner, and see. I feel that's the vibe I'm running with. You know, but again, thanks everybody. You know, and last but not least, I mean, thanks to the THE assisted us with some funds to make the trip possible. You know, I want to say thanks to you guys, you know, for assisting us in the way you did. You know, but most important of all, I mean, I must say thank the Lord for giving me the courage and the confidence and everything to continue doing what I'm doing. You know, there are some days are better than some. There are sometimes I'm more challenging than some. You know, and I'm really glad that, you know, he's continuously giving me the strength and everything to continue to do this. Because there are times that, like, honestly, it's a little too challenging.
Right.
You know, but based on, the followers and the fans and, you know, that really look forward to seeing this, you know, that would just really keep me going and really keep me, you know, keep that smile blazing and keep that fire blazing, you know. So, again, thank you to everybody. It's a pleasure being, your guy, you know, it's a pleasure to be able to showcase this aspect of Tobago culture to the world, and it now stop. The fire now stop blaze. The best is yet to come.
All right, thank you so much. And we look forward to the possibility of you having that celebration on Sunday at Vishnu's. And
Visto's Enterprise.
Visto's Enterprise.
Mr. Warner, I feel this weekend it is, you know. Yeah, I feel. But anyway, stay tuned to the page, and you guys will see exactly how I intend to celebrate this. Visto Enterprises, thanks for everything that you have done so far. You know, it's a pleasure having you on board. Ashby Smokefish. Darling, if you haven't tried Ashby Smokefish as yet, you definitely need to. And this is not an advertisement, but really, Ashby Smokefish is literally the best on the island.
All right, thank you so much. And it is an accomplishment that is worth celebrating. Guys, we want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. And thank you for all that you have been doing to make Tobago Updates the #1 broadcaster here on the island of Tobago. Now, as I always say, if you want to see what's going on behind the scenes, follow me on all social media platforms, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, to see what's going on behind the scenes. Again, thank you for being a great audience and have a great day. See you soon.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning as the passion starter.